Sagittarius. For those of you that don't know me, my name's Joe. For those of you that do, welcome back. I'm glad everyone who's watching this video stopped by to check out this reading for March 2021. It's love and relationship focused. So, but keep in mind that with relationships, our external lives can definitely, most certainly do affect our relationship lives. So, you know, it could be really about anything, but we're focused on the relationship at hand. This may not be your story. It can't be everybody's story. So don't, you know, if it's not yours, just leave it. If it's yours, claim it. Also, if I go beyond 10 or 12 minutes, I will be posting an extended reading. If that interests you, check the description box below. I am no longer doing personal readings. However, for my new patrons, I will be doing, for a limited time, free personal reading. So check that out if that interests you, Sagittarius. Alright. I'm seeing a lot of cards coming out. No matter what deck I use, there's just a lot of cards that are stalking or repeating readings. And it's been with fire signs, so it doesn't surprise me. Well, yeah, definitely that keeps happening. All right, and the King of Cups. Wow. So Sagittarius, you have a relationship where you're wanting to get back to the basics. All right, that's what I'm seeing, is you want to get back to the basics. You want to get back to when things were good, when things were new, regeneration. Get back to the basics, back to when things were good, starting over. A little bit of a do-over feeling here. It's like having to, it's like sometimes relationships lose their luster when they become so much work. When we allow relationships just to become actual work, then that relationship starts to lose its appeal in a way. So you're being asked to, Sagittarius, pray, meditate, connect, and you have that coming through with the Hierophant in your reading, and call on your angels. I think that you need to be open to the idea of prayer and meditation. I think that that's something that's going to help, but you have a lot going on with trying to bring things back to a fresh start. And I don't know like where this is heading either, because your person, they're in their spread, they end with the Devil card, and we'll talk about what that could mean. But again, there's this feeling of trying to start over, all right, and asking for assistance, but looking toward a time when this relationship was playful, when it was exciting, when it was fun. The Six of Cups. It's like dreaming of the good old days of when things were in the very beginning, and somehow along the way things got lost, and you're wanting to kind of get a redo on this. The Hierophant's coming through. It's like you want to maintain a commitment to your person. You want to maintain this relationship. You want it to stay put. You want to stay together. But something along the way is kind of lost its luster. And somebody, Sagittarius, I think maybe your person is dealing with something. They're going through something, a little bit of a hard time. And while they're going through a hard time, you're kind of getting lost in the past a little bit. You're the Seven of Pentacles and the Magician. I think you're really trying hard to turn this around. I think like the Magician, you have call on your angels here and regeneration, and it's like this feeling that you're trying to work every angle you can to steer the ship in a different direction. to turn it around, change course, right? You want to get back to when this relationship was abundant in love, friendship, companionship, laughter, harmony, peace, joy. You know, relationships aren't perfect. They all have their problems, but it's like this wanting to get back to that. And so you're doing everything in your power to do that, Sagittarius. Your person has the Queen of Pentacles and the Sun. I think they're coming out of some kind of darkness with the Queen of Pentacles and the Sun. It's like they're finding their way back to their true self. I feel like that they're going through like a dark night of the soul or some kind of awakening. I think that they're, with the Sun coming out, there's almost like a feeling of a rebirth. Like they're being born again in a way, and don't take that in a religious sense. They're just being like, they're being birthed. Something new is coming out of them. They're going through, this could be some type of like midlife or early life crisis, you know. And it's like they're getting back to who they once were, Sagittarius. I think they were a very witty person, and I think that there's, I think that they've kind of lost their personality. Has kind of like suffered through something. I think they went through something very difficult. And the Queen of Swords and the Devil, I think they have to face some truths, okay, in order to get away from this negativity, whatever it is. This could be something to do with them personally, or it could just be something in their life. I almost feel like Sagittarius, excuse me, your person isn't living their authentic self right now. And that Devil has been like stealing that. But the Sun, there's this illumination coming through. The Sun is like this rebirth of this person. And I think that they've been on quite a challenging ride. But the King of Cups is here. And there's this like mutual love for one another that you can't just find that anywhere. And I feel there's like this, it's almost like you miss the times where you used to get drunk on each other's love, on that connection, just kind of like being submersed in it. And that's kind of gone away. And I think you have a higher understanding too with the Hierophant that your person is really going through some stuff. And I think that this relationship, there's this being born again feeling, this regeneration. Like there's this phoenix kind of rising from the ashes kind of symbolism, coming out of the darkness and into the light with the Sun. But there are some truths that need to be faced with your person, and I think that's what they're going through right now. I think the Sun is the illumination of these truths that need to be dealt with and faced. So, Sagittarius, let's pull one of these for your person, and then I will probably dive into an extended reading and go another 5 or 8 minutes. We'll see. We'll see what this could be about, maybe. Maybe I can get some specific messages. Come to the edge. Come to the edge. Yeah, I you know, that's an interesting card to come up for your person, because I think that they're being held back from their maximum potential. And this card, she's standing on the edge of a cliff and she's tossing like heart-shaped rose petals, okay? I think this is, your person is being held back from reaching their maximum potential. They've lost sight of the relationship. They lost sight of the relationship and what it once was. And I think that's what you're trying to draw out of them and pull out of them again, is trying to get them to see that and to work toward getting back to how things used to be. Okay, I'm going to use the Light Seers Tarot to go deeper in an extended reading, pull some cards for a potential outcome. So if that interests you, check the description box below. Thank you for joining me, and have a great rest of your day, Sagittarius.